Hey, all Irish guy here. Sorry, I had a cellular issue. That's right, using my cellular phone for this live stream, and I had to restart. So I know we had Geo1 here. Um, let's see, we got a lot of people. Actually, a lot of people are tuning in. Hope y'all are seeing this and hop back on because yeah, I lost my cellular signal. So, yep, walking and talking about drones. DJI Mini 3 Pro. That's right, DJI Mini 3 Pro is coming. And again, I ordered mine ASAP, but because of supply chain issues right now, you know, it, it's not here yet. So I'm shocked. You know, DJI Mini 3 Pro should already be here at my studio, but it's not. So as soon as it is, though, it'll be out of the box. It'll be uh, thoroughly reviewed, and y'all have already sent me tons of questions, which obviously is deeply appreciated because as soon as I get my Mini 3 Pro here in the studio, I'll be reviewing it. So, yep, that's what's going on. And yeah, we just got okay, so got a bunch of people tuning in here. This is good. Appreciate it. Got some big, again, I was saying the fitness tutorials and the home gym equipment reviews, just the ultimate gym setup. What can you do to build the ultimate gym at home, but do it on a budget and do it with high quality equipment. How can you do that? So we're going to explore some really interesting. I've done performed a deep dive analysis of the various gym equipment manufacturers, and you've probably heard some of the big names like Rogue Fitness, for example. Really good stuff. Commercial quality equipment, but that comes at a premium price. So you gotta. I mean, here's the thing. I got some surprises. I'll be sharing some stuff with y'all that's gonna blow your mind in the realm of gym equipment. Again, professional quality equipment, but something that you can easily build out in phases, at your home, in a bonus room, in a basement, in a garage, wherever. So yeah, I'm excited about that because that's, it's important to have access to quality gym equipment. So that's going to be good. And yeah, but I'm working on that. And then of course the drones, as we mentioned, DJI Mini 3 Pro is it should be here any day, but it's not on my doorstep yet. So I'm disappointed about that. I was hoping to already have it out in the field, but because of supply chain issues, it's messed up. It's messed up my delivery date. So, but I really don't think the Mini 3 Pro has shipped for anyone yet. I mean, it's Cal C. Where's the barbecue content getting nice out now? Oh, Cal C, don't you worry. Cal C, that's going to be barbecue and fitness of the gut, eating the barbecue and then burning it off in the gym. There's going to be a ton of barbecue and fitness videos. So don't you worry. It is coming, and it's coming like a freight train. True Seeker. Hey, True Seeker, welcome back. Keeping it all fair and honest. That's True Seeker. Cal C, True Seeker, Geo1. Got a bunch of people here live today. This is good. The veggie garden, yes. Actually, I'm going to grow blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, corn, okra, tomatoes, squash, watermelon. I'm going to grow it all, man. We're going to do, grow it and throw it, throw it, grow it, grow it and throw it, grow it and throw it in the grill. And I got some other cooking stuff, the air fryer videos, get that crispiness, but don't get all the grease. A healthier way to enjoy crispy foods. Air fryer, got a lot of air fryer videos coming. But Cal C, to your point, with the weather like it is, you got your grill. Cal C got his grill going the last couple of days. Yeah, good idea. You got to have that going, man. Got to have the good grilling weather. So, yeah, cool. It's that time of year, man. It's blazing hot. Y'all down here in the South, Georgia, in the United States of America, man, it gets hot. Hot, hot, hot. Whew. Walking on this pavement, it's extra hot because the sun heats up the concrete, and then the concrete radiates. It's like if you ever use an iron to iron your shirts, that gets hot. Concrete does the same thing. It heats up, and even though you unplug it, in the case of the sun goes down, that concrete is still hot. So see, now I'm walking on dirt and grass, and it's not as hot because there's not as much heat coming up from the ground as there is from the concrete. So that's something to be aware of. And when it's cold weather, that's why you often see snakes. They get out on concrete because the concrete's warmer than the ground. So it may be cold out, but you may see a snake just hanging out on the sidewalk or hanging out on the concrete, and that's because it feels warm. And also, snakes are cold-blooded animals. They're reptiles. They're reptilian. That's right. What do you think about the stock market latest dump? Well, honestly, there's several schools of thought. I mean, my thing is, every time there's a dip, it's often a buying opportunity. But what I think if I was, and again, these comments are for entertainment purposes only, they should not be considered a recommendation to buy or sell security. I'm just saying this for entertainment purposes only. But with that being said, I think, if I was really young right now, I'd be buying the heck out of stuff on the dips. And, but, being an older dude, I'm kind of glad that I exited big and converted into hard assets. I think, there's value in having, getting in low and riding it for the long haul. But if you just want to, I don't know, there's really no right or wrong answer. I'd be buying like crazy right now. If I had a lot of free cash, I'd be doing it. But, when you run a lot of businesses, precious metals haven't seemed to pick up at all. That's the craziest thing, man. The precious, I would have expected silver and gold, especially, to have really reacted the past few years. And they've been laggards. I mean, remember many years ago, what was it, 2009 or so? I'd have to look back, but where silver ran up to about $50 or so a troy ounce. I mean, and we're just not getting hardly any movement right now. I mean, it's moving, but it's nothing, it's nothing significant. So, the metals right now, it's kind of confused me. I mean, it's a difficult market, but again, things typically rebound, but there's no guarantee. Just because things historically have popped and flopped doesn't mean that trend will continue. But outside of the stock market, looking at crypto, cryptocurrencies, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think that stuff's about to become worthless very soon. I mean, I may be wrong, but I just don't. I mean, there's people I know that are emotionally connected to cryptocurrency, and nothing will scare them away from it. But I don't know. I think crypto is I don't know. I mean, there's really no right or wrong. I mean, all kinds of markets have taken dips. I mean, you're looking at the stock market, and then real estate. Although a lot of people say otherwise, some people are saying real estate's not going to dip, but I think it's going to have to, because with these interest rates rising, it's going to mean that a lot of non-cash buyers won't be buying at the high end. So, it only seems to make sense that we're going to see a pullback in the asking prices for homes. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, it's definitely a weird economy right now. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows what it's going to bring? But yeah, Kelsey, I don't know. What do you think? You think it's? I think we're a long way from the bottom. What do you think? You think we are? You think this is just the beginning of the flop, or what do you think? It's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say, man. But yeah, world is a steaming pile altogether. Yeah, things are getting really messed up. Well, the good thing is, we're not too terribly far from 2024. So, hopefully, yeah, I think it's going to continue to go down. I think for the foreseeable future, I would say, until here's the problem. This well, there's so many things that have created ruckus. I mean, you had COVID, and then that came to a close when they started the war, and now the war's still going. But even if the war ends, now we've got another potential war brewing between was it China and Taiwan. So there's a lot of political uncertainties, and when you do that, when you had this virus, that was a political thing, and then you had the war, which obviously is political too. Now you got another war that's political, and that's all gearing up. It may be that, I mean, not that any of these conditions are good, but it could be, at least in the United States, and this isn't speaking globally, but at least in the United States, that all of these I'll call them propellants, things that have set the economic collapse on fire. All of these propellants may lead to a better candidate in 2024. So, we may get someone that can fix the economy. But again, that's only in the United States, and this is not a United States-centric problem. This is a worldwide issue, a worldwide economic crisis. So, even if we get in the United States someone that can, manage, run the country like a business in 2024, even if we get that person, all they are pretty much is a figurehead, but it can help. It can help the rebound. So, that's what I'm hoping, because I mean, right now, at least in the United States, we don't have any sort of leadership. we're in a mess for sure. Ooh, it's hot, 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 blazing hot. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. You never know, man. But never say it can't get worse, because it always can. But yeah, the market again. I'm with you, man. I don't know. I think we got a lot of room to go down, and even more room to rebound. But I think once the Dow dips below 30,000, which that's a big signal. Once it dips below 30,000, I think uh, I think it's really going to rapidly fall once it dips. I think 30,000 is kind of the support right now. What I was saying, missing the Audi. Well, I do, but honestly, the being able to exit a vehicle after 2 years for a profit because of market conditions. I'm a numbers guy, so it made sense. So, from that perspective, I don't regret the decision. It had electronics issues, which obviously were covered by warranty, but because of the supply chain issues, it could have potentially been a year before I got the replacement component. So I don't miss the electronics issues actually, and I've got a follow-up review coming. The 2021 Volkswagen Jetta SEL that I drive, it's made by Badge, Volkswagen Audi Group. It's basically the electronics in it are, I'm pretty sure, pretty much the same as the ones that are in the Audi, but it is actually, it being a 2021 instead of a 2020, I think that they may have found the computer problems, and my Volkswagen may not be affected by the electronics issues. So far, no issues with it. Wireless CarPlay, which I didn't have in the Audi, it works great. Wireless charging works great. The overall reliability is perfect, and the gas mileage is better. Now, what's not good is the acceleration. I mean, it's simply something to sit in and go. I mean, you don't get any performance out of it. It's simply good gas mileage, but ergonomically it's fine, and I can fit a golf bag and a few other things in the back without having to fold the rear seats down. So it's got enough room to take my essentials, but it's not in the least bit thrilling to drive. I mean, although it handles well, when you're on the highway, or at a higher rate of speed, where allowed, it's not on the highway. It handles well. I mean, it hugs the corners okay. I mean, doesn't have it's got a lot more body roll than an Audi or a Benz or a Beamer for sure, but it handles it okay. It handles it better than a lot of domestics that are even at greater price points. So the price, the performance, and the fuel economy actually makes it a really good vehicle. But you asked what's next. I'm just going to wait for supply chain to correct, and by that time there may be something else. But I think because I can get it without the run flats, I think I'm going to go to the BMW 2 Series, the coupe, without the run flats, because I hate run flats. They wear out too quickly, and even when they get a little bit of wear, they get really noisy, and more importantly, they're very expensive to replace. So yeah, the BMW 2 Series without run flats, or if the prices dip, I may consider an electric. But then again, that wouldn't be a performance vehicle. That would just be an economical vehicle from a fuel consumption perspective. So I don't really know what I want. I miss the performance. Um, I miss it a lot. It's yeah, it's actually every time I crank the car, I'm like, okay, well, this isn't going to be a fun drive, but at least the electronics work and I get good gas mileage. So, and I got it in white. So white's a neutral car color, and I got it fully loaded. So, when and if I do decide to sell or trade, it's a neutral color, depending upon male, female, gender neutral, whatever, whoever wants to buy it, doesn't matter because white's a neutral color. Pretty much everybody likes that. And the fact that it's loaded with, the SEL trim makes it an easier sell or trade. So I think I did the right thing. I mean, I had to, stalk uh, Volkswagen dealerships and basically look in their backyard, in their back lot for when vehicles came in. And then I just call them and be like, dude, what you got shrink wrapped? And I'd be like, I want to buy that before it hits your lot. And finally I got the one I wanted and, got rid of the Audi. So I don't know if I'd get another Audi. I like Audi, but the electronics issues, unless they sort that out with the 2023s and beyond, I don't know. But I don't know. I think it's back to the Beamer. I've never liked. I've never really cared for the Benz. I had a few Benzes, and I just they look nice on the inside, but they're not that great. I don't really like them that much. I think the best handling car out there is the BMW. But BMW got very stale with their design language for a while, and actually currently, and it's a matter of personal preference, but the new, the current model BMWs that have the big grills, it looks stupid. And some people like them, or they wouldn't have made them, but I think they look stupid. That's why I like the 2 Series. Now, cautionary words, only the 2 Series coupe, because the 2 Series 4-door looks awful, in my opinion. So, BMW's kind of gotten weird with their exterior designs, but I mean, the thing is, with that 2 Series, with that short wheelbase and traditional tires that aren't run flat, I think it's a great decision. So, and good fuel economy. And I think it's 255 horsepower. I'd have to check. But yeah, that 2 Series is going to be the next one. I'll probably get it in purple. So I think the purple color looks awesome on that 2 Series Beamer. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I don't regret the decision. It was the smartest decision to make, but I do miss the performance, the handling. Got to run, Brosa. Take it easy. Cal C, always good to have you, sir. Have a good one. Get that grill going. And stay tuned here for more grilling videos very soon. Got all this stuff falling out of trees here, man. We got branches. We got acorns. Got all these acorns coming up. If I was a squirrel, man, look, if you were a squirrel, this is where you want to live. Look at that. Got all those acorns. It's like a squirrel's cafeteria, dude. It certainly is. But, whew, man, it's hot. Allegedly, I burned almost 300 calories, which isn't bad. But I'm really getting a good sweat in today just because it's so miserably hot here in Georgia, in the United States of America. Yeehaw. It's blazing hot. Humidity down here is what gets you, man. You go into some other regions and it's mid 80s. It's not that bad because you don't have humidity. You get down in the southeast in Georgia and you just sweat. You can just stand and sweat. It's crazy. But yeah, Mini 3 Pro ought to be here soon. as soon as I get it, you know, out of the box, in the sky. Stay tuned for Mini 3 Pro videos with IRIX Sky. But, well, let's see. Get a little bit more cardio in here, and appreciate y'all tuning in. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some stuff from the studio. I got the crew. They're building out a revamped IRIX Sky's Adventure Channel studio, because there's some design elements of the current studio that I wanted to further optimize, and excited to bring that to everyone in a ton of upcoming live shows. It's gonna be can't wait to hear y'all's feedback. So with that being said, everybody, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. See you later.